Mga katribo, tayo naman yung susubok. Ano ka pasok doon kung gusto mo?
Press it down. Okay, hammer press out.
Mahulog pa ako. So, success naman yung ating ginawa ngayong araw. Welcome sa aking channel mga katribo. Ngayong araw maaga tayong gumising kasi may appointment tayo, training about sa sunog. So ayan mga katribo, nandito tayo sa sasakyan. Ito sila yung ating mga kasama. Ayan.
Magaganda.
So mamaya isasama ko kayo sa biyahe. Palis na tayo.
What about you?
Mga inintay na iba. Kasi papakita ko sa inyo ang ating daraanan ngayong araw. Mga katribo, nandito na kami sa training namin. So ito sila mga kasama ko. So nanghiram na lang ako ng ibang cellphone kasi inabot tayo ng lubat sa daan. Papakita ko sa inyo yung pupuntahan namin. So mga katribo, so ito yung lugar dito. Ayan. So ito yung daan. So lahat kami, isang company lang kami na napunta dito. pala dito yung restaurant namin sa pagtitrainingan namin ngayon. So ito, ipapakita ko sa inyo. So ayan yung aming restaurant, baba ng kulay asul na building na yan na mataas. So kung nakikita nyo ito, yan yung aming restaurant.
Hey, ta.
After photo.
Later. Okay, good morning. My name is Neil. I'm your trainer for Basic Fire Safety Level 1. Now, before we discuss our theoretical training later on, let's have an demonstration or practical demonstration on how to use fire extinguisher. Now, these are the parts of your fire extinguisher. This is your seal. Okay, this is your seal. This is your pin. This is your discharge lever. This is the area where you will squeeze. This is your carrying handle. Now always remember, when you will carry extinguisher, it should be upright. Okay, not sideways. Now this is your pressure gauge. In carbon dioxide that we will use later on, carbon dioxide doesn't have any pressure gauge. This is your hose. Okay. Now this is your nozzle. This is the area where the extinguishing agent. This is your extinguishing agent. This is your dry powder. Now, this is your nozzle. There are some nozzle that is big, especially carbon dioxide, because carbon dioxide doesn't have a gauge, and carbon dioxide must be spread wider. Okay, for this one, because it has a pressure, this is the reason why we have a small hose and small nozzle. Now, this is your pressure gauge. Pressure gauge should be on the green zone. Okay, we have red here on the right side, and we have red also on the right side. Now pressure gauge should be on the green zone. Okay, now on the fire extinguisher that you have on your company, actually company is categorized by 3. We have 3 risk profile in a company. We have high risk, we have medium risk, and we have low risk. When we say high risk, these are companies that are very dangerous. Example is oil and gas, construction company, aviation, hospital. Now on those types of company, usually they have 3 extinguisher because you are working in F&B. Now I'm not sure on your company, especially on your kitchen. Usually in your kitchen is you have 3 types. In a company you have dry powder, you have carbon dioxide, and probably you have wet chemical on your kitchen. Now this is your extinguishing agent. Pressure gauge again should be in the green zone. This is your label. Okay, now the label on your company, are you familiar where are the fire extinguisher located? Which area? You don't know?
This one.
No, I mean-
Ubara building.
Fire extinguisher, where it is located in your company?
Sorry.
Anywhere. Which area? Specific area. I'm sure you have kitchen. Kitchen, correct? Now fire extinguisher is located in an area that it is visible to everyone. Usually corridor, wall mounted. Now if your fire extinguisher is wall mounted, this is your carbon dioxide. Okay, the black one, this is your dry powder. And if you have a specific extinguisher on your company, in kitchen fires, it should be wet chemical. Okay? Now this is your label, this is your ban indicator. How to use, 1, 2, 3, these are your pictogram or symbols. Now these pictogram or symbols, this will indicate what is the capability of this extinguisher. For dry powder, we can use this one for class A. We will discuss this one, class B, and class C. On your extinguisher, there should be a piece of paper here. That piece of paper is for your third-party inspector. Okay, example of third-party inspector is your NAFCO. Now, this is your carbon dioxide. Okay, now, again, the nozzle for this one is big because it must be spread, because in carbon dioxide, we are eliminating oxygen. Now, this is your label. The label on this extinguisher is not legible. We cannot read some information here. That is why what you will do. What you will do if you cannot read information here? On your own idea.
Search.
Huh? What you will do? You need to dispose this one. Actually, you need to dispose. Okay, you need to dispose or you need to repaint it again if this is not legible. Now, how to use extinguisher? You will just remember the word pass. Okay, pass stands for P is pull the pin.
Okay, this is the seal, this is the pin. What you will do, just pull. Okay, okay, just pull. After pull, what you will do, you need to test. Okay, example. Okay, now this is your extinguisher, pass. P stands for pull the pin. Now, it's either you will pull this one first, the seal, or you can twist this one and pull. Okay, twist, pull, drop. After pulling the pin, you need to test the extinguisher. This is carbon dioxide, you need to hold on this area only. Do not hold here, do not hold here. This is carbon dioxide, it will produce a cold surface here, here. There is a chance that you will suffer cold burn injury. That's why you hold on this part. Then, test the extinguisher for split second only. The purpose of testing the extinguisher is to check whether it is working properly. Okay, test for split second. Then, after test, you need to aim at the base of the fire. Okay, there is a fire inside. Then, after aiming, you need to squeeze this one. Okay, squeeze it hard. Then, you need to do circular motion. Okay, now this is your practical demonstration. Again, we will discuss your theoretical training later on. I need you to enjoy this one because this is the only time that you will enjoy on how to use extinguisher. If there will be fire in your company, I'm sure you will not enjoy. Okay? Now, who wants to start first? Ladies first?
Boy first.
Ladies first.
First kitchen.
Okay?
Kitchen first. Go.
Ladies first.
People kitchen.
You use this one?
Yeah, you will.
Okay, I will. Give me your bag. You know much heavy this one.
So ayan mga katribo, magta-try na itong aming kasama dito. Kung paano gamitin. Napakagaling ni sir magpaliwanag. So titingnan natin kung paano gawin ni Lisel.
Okay, pull.
So yan,
Pull the pin.
magti-try na siya. Pa-practice.
Then test muna. Test first. Yeah, test. Yeah.
Sasabog Lisel yan.
Push. Okay, then aim. Go. Press hard. Sige.
Press stronger.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now next.
So natapos na si Lisel.
Ang liit ng fire.
Oh, ano pakiramdam Lisel? Lisel, ano pakiramdam?
Okay lang, maliit yung palayo.
So tapos na si Mark.
Ano na siya po?
Start from here. Directly inside.
Lalo mo nga. Ako naman tutulog.
bro, tayo naman yung susubok. Pwede ka pasok doon kung gusto mo.
Test it out. Okay, hammer press out.
Mahulog pa ako.
So, success naman yung ating ginawa ngayong araw. Now, how to use power blanket? You just pull the cord. Okay, can we have one?
One, bilis. Yan ako na.
Me. Okay, now. What we will do, pull the cord. Pull. Okay, just leave it there. On the ground. Now, after pulling the cord, you need to do this. Okay. Now, for power blanket, don't worry, this is made of asbestos. Asbestos is an insulator of heat. What you will do, you need to put your hands inward. Yeah, inward. Then, right. Then, power blanket should be above on your shoulder, covering up of your face. Okay, to protect you from fire. Then, there is a fire inside. Okay, it's deep pot fire tires. Now what you will do, after putting this one above on your shoulder, top of your face, put. Okay, do not jump. Okay, don't worry, this is made of asbestos. It is a very good insulator of heat. So, fire inside. Okay, just put that one. Then after, you need to eliminate the fuel, which is the gas. Okay, now after putting the blanket, after eliminating the fuel source, you need to leave the blanket for 30 minutes. Okay, do not put it much better.
Maganda tayo.
30 minutes.
Maganda tayo.
Okay, let's go inside.
So ayun, natapos na kami sa pangalawang step namin. So babalik na kami doon sa pinuntahan namin kanina para mag-i-discuss kung ano pa yung mga dapat na gawain. Ayan. Say hi, Mark. Mark.
Hello.
For my vlog.
Hello.
Lasa.
Good morning.
katribo, nandito na tayo ngayon sa computer shop. So, mag-ano tayo, mag-EML, magdudota, o ano pa man. So, ayan. Hinihintay na lang natin yung iba pang mga kasamahan kasi bumili sila na may inom.
Computer.
So, ito yung mga kasamahan ko, mga ibang lahi. India, Pakistan, Myanmar. Ayan. So ayan, ang mga kasama natin. So ayan, thank you. Bigyan tayo ng isang lahi ng kopi. Ayan, ay cafe. Maraming salamat sa nagbigay.
Exam, sir? No. Exam. Okay, good morning.
Good morning sir.
My name is Neil. I'm your trainer for basic fire safety. Before we start, let's have an introduction about my company. Now, I work for Safe Fast Fire and Safety Training LLC, and we are an approved training provider of all of this. Are you familiar with this logo that we have here?
Yes.
Are you familiar with PHDA? What is PHDA?
I said only Google, but
Okay, now, PHDA, familiar? PHDA. Yeah, that one at the top. Now, to make it simple, in every industry or area that we are working, we need to follow certain types of regulation. Now, these regulations, they are the one who is providing information to us. For example, if you are working in a school, training institute, university, especially here in Dubai, you need to follow the regulation of PHDA. If you are working in free zone, Jebel Ali free zone, Dubai free zone, you need to follow the regulation of CATIS.
Yeah.
Because your company is located here in mainland, correct? Opposite there, your company is following the regulation of civil defense and Dubai municipality. Civil defense is all about fire. Now, to make it simple, in a company, as much as possible is we need to prevent that fire will occur in your company. Correct? You are dealing with fire in your company, especially in your kitchen. Now, to make it simple, as much as possible is we need to prevent uncontrollable fire. Do you agree? Agree? Prevent uncontrollable fire. That is why your company is already providing control measures in related to fire. And some of these control measures are already part of the building design. For example, when we say preventive control, training is an example of preventive control. Because now, I'm sure, no matter how good a worker we are, worker will always commit a mistake. Right? When? When you will commit a mistake? If you are panicked. Correct? What else? If you are tired, if you are sick. And also, there are some workers hungry. Now, hungry or hungry.
Yes.
Right? Now also, there are some workers that automatically, if there will be fire, they will think about water.
Yeah.
And water is not always effective. For example, in related to your industry, if you are cooking, there is an oil, there is a fire, what you will do?
run.
Tatakbo daw si
That
ate.
is correct, ha? That is correct. But if you will run, meaning, imagine, in a matter of 30 seconds, the fire will grow big. Okay, 30 seconds, the fire will grow big. That is why, as much as possible, one of the aim of your training is to gain skills, knowledge, and confidence on how to eliminate fire. And that is what we do earlier. Right? What you will do. There is a fire on your pan. You will put water?
No.
No? If you will put water, what will
Drink.
happen?
Drink.
What will happen if you will put water?
More fire.
It will grow big. Correct? And that is the aim of our training. We need to provide proper or correct action. Apart from training, we also have proper housekeeping. And I'm sure you are doing this one in your company. Correct? Apart from proper housekeeping, we also have no smoking policy. Alright? I'm sure you are aware that you are not allowed to smoke inside company premises. Now, as we already discussed, even though your company is providing training, which is you are here for today, chances is high that there are some workers that will not follow procedure. Correct? Now, meaning, if there will be fire that will occur in your company, procedure. Correct? Now, meaning, if there will be fire that will occur in your company is already providing another control measure. And that is your mitigation control. When we say mitigation control, if there will be fire, as much as possible is we need to eliminate or less the impact of the fire. And when we say mitigation control, these are your mitigation control. Already part of the building design. I'm sure your company has an detector. And your company has an automatic detection system. When we say automatic detection system, if there will be fire here, if the fire will detect the detector will trigger the sprinkler. The detector will be directly connected to civil defense, and civil defense will call your company. That is your automatic detection system. Apart from detector, we also have sprinkler. We also have, I don't have fire lighting here. Okay, fire lighting is outside. We also have signs, fire exit. We also have emergency evacuation plan in your company, and I'm sure in your company you have assembly point. Have?
Yeah.
How many assembly point do you have? One. Okay. Now also, as we already discussed, you have fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher is usually located in an area that is visible to everyone. Usually wall mounted, touching the wall. And as we already discussed, mostly in an organization, you are only using 2 types of extinguisher. Okay? Now this training is valid for 2 years. After 2 years, you need to have refreshers training again. Why? Legal requirement. Apart from legal requirement from civil defense, possibility after 2 years is we will have a new firefighting equipment that will become mandatory to everyone. Example of firefighting equipment is not mandatory to everyone is your fire blanket. You have fire blanket on your kitchen, right? But you don't have fire blanket on your house. You have? No, because fire blanket is not mandatory to everyone. Who is living in Discovery Gardens here? No one? Discovery Gardens? In Discovery Gardens, they don't have fire extinguisher in their kitchen. They only have fire blanket. And we will discuss that one later on. Apart from fire blanket that is not mandatory to everyone, if you are watching videos in YouTube or Facebook, we have a new technology now, which is a fireball. Familiar? It is like a ball. There will be fire, you will just throw the ball. Okay, and the fire will be eliminated. Yes. That is a new technology as of now, but not mandatory to everyone. Example, are you familiar with Jibora Hotel? In Financial Center? That is the tallest hotel building in the world. Jibora Hotel, they already have fireball, but not mandatory to everyone. Okay? Now, this is our vision. In related to our training, we are an approved training provider of Dubai Civil Defense, which is this one. Now, these are the courses offered by SafeFast. These are your small courses. Small courses means it has validity of 2 years. These are international courses. This is our website. If you want to enroll one of these courses, you will get 20% discount. Now, this is our internal arrangement. Washroom. I think this is not your first time here on this building.
First time.
First time, you are on the 5th floor. Okay, almost the same. Now, washroom for men. Okay, if you will go up on this room, before the lift on your left side. Washroom for women, if you will go up on this room, after the lift on your left side. Okay? Now, no smoking policy. Again, smoking area on this building. I think you are allowed to smoke here. And also on the ground floor. Now, the timing of our training is 9 to 12. Correct? In between of our training, we are already 9. 9? 10. Okay, now, in between of our training is, we will have a break.
So ayan mga katribo, pauwi na tayo. Tapos na kami doon sa training namin ngayong araw na to. So diretso na kami sa pagpasok. May duty pa kasi kami. So ayan. Naghihintay lang kami ng bus ng pick up sa amin. So andito na ngayon mga katribo yung ating sundo. Yung ating bus. So ayun mga katribo, patungo na tayo sa trabaho, sa duty natin. So tagal namin naghintay ng bus kasi nag-atid para sila sa mga staff. So ipakita ko sa inyo yung dadaanan natin patungo sa trabaho. Nandito na tayo sa resto. Dito ko na lang muna tatapusin yung aking vlog. Maraming salamat.